Welcome back to another game. I feel like it's been ages, certainly a couple of weeks. So I feel kind of refreshed coming back and playing. Let's transpose this way. So yeah, lots of stuff going on. I've had two poorly children. One has burst both of his eardrums, which is not very pleasant for them. So I don't really know what we've kind of played here. We started off with a Van Geet, transposed into a kind of Jabava London, and now we're in a pick type modern opening. I don't know whether the idea is to play c5. We're just going to throw some pawns. We're going to play quickly, do all the things that we don't usually do. So yeah, not played for a couple of weeks. I think it should give me a bit of energy to a certain extent of having not played, which will be nice. But you have to trade off as being rusty and having not played any chess in a couple of weeks. Actually, that's not true. I've not played any chess. I've played some over the board games, which have actually been okay. Can I play e5 here? So like e5, then eventually c5 is coming. Kick the knight. So I want to play quickly, and this is a move I'm going to take a bit of time over. Well, taking doesn't feel good. I think pushing, and then on this, we'll come up with something. Maybe insert check. We'll push. What's that doing? Oh, to come here? I was like, I can play this and win a knight. And I nearly can. So, g4, they played check here. If I put bishop here, yeah. Yeah, I can go here, queen here, bishop f2. No counterplay there. g4, yeah, the only move I can see is queen h4, but because I've got bishop f2. Knight here doesn't work because I can just take it. What am I missing? What else can they play here? Your queen's attached, you've got to move your queen. Then I take the knight. Where would you want to move your queen to? Everything's pretty defended. So or I do this. You can't counter punch. Play g4. Does look ridiculous. I mean, pawn structure wise, it's not ideal. And like having this big wide open diagonal would be pretty poor. But I was thinking, like, even if I didn't have bishop f2, that I'd have some other combination of, like, I was thinking I could maybe just run my king away. I'd originally thought about king e2 looked quite. I mean, this is all theoretical because like I'm playing bishop f2. But I was looking at this, but then they'd have this strong move, knight here, check, and you can't. Well, you can take, but you drop the exchange. You take the knight, drop the rook. So check, that square's no, that one's less good, so then it would probably be king d2. The knight would have to jump here, attacking the rook, and then I was thinking I could pin it, but then they could play check here, and then I go here, and then they go here, and maybe you end up in a perpetual. But like I say, that's all inferior to bishop f2. Okay. Okay, only other thing to consider I thought was this, but I don't want to consider that. Now do I play h4? So this is likely coming, isn't it? Can I try and get like a queen trap in now? Suppose I play queen here, then I've got a threat of bishop here, and you really don't have many squares. You've got queen here, but then bishop here, and it's going to get bad for you. So let's play this without thinking too long. Just wanting to play this. Maybe h4 was stronger. Ooh, okay, here we go. So bishop here, queen here, bishop here. You've got to play f5. Here. Is there anything better? This, oh, you kind of get tingly with how, well, I mean, this is probably pretty strong too. This. Takes. Can just castle there. Okay, so yeah, we play into this forced line. Then takes. Oh, check. Can't move your king. Can't put your bishop in the way. Can't put your knight in the way. You've got to go king here. Okay, I like the idea of check. The king comes here. Okay, now he's threatening this. Can I take here? Takes here, check. I think I'll probably use castle here, do I? Or I play knight e2. Because if I get this in, then that's pretty strong, hey? Knight here, rook over, I can just jump here. And then bishop out, so then it takes. Yeah, let's keep this pressure on. Here. This, does that do anything? Queen takes. No. So here. Maybe I'll take with the bishop actually, it's probably quite strong, isn't it? So I can just take here and just liquidate up another pawn. Check, takes on the knight. 2 bishops, castle long. Up a full piece. This is good, this is real good. I forgot to message them to say about YouTube. Like I've got this idea at some point of like triple whacking there. Your knight's on pre. I've got a strong bishop pair. I'm probably just going to castle long. Yeah, this is good. Up a clean piece. Just up a knight. Slightly worse pawn structure. Maybe there was more of a forcing move with the queens on. Like maybe like knight b5 at some point was strong. Or like a h4 at some point. Yeah, it's like, do I take here? I was like, probably not, do I? He says revenge, yeah, sounds good. I think we just castle long here. We can't play this because this knight's loose. Maybe this knight comes here. Okay, black resigns. Right, let's take a look. Yeah, so I did like e4. You can just get into like a Vienna, which I was like, and I thought, given that I've now learned Jabava London, this kind of makes sense as a transposition. And then if they're going to play G6 or B6, then I was like, I'll take the full centre. E4, so I'm like not really in any kind of prep here. E5 is what the engine likes, makes sense. Maybe I could also pin. Yeah, E5, does that just force you straight back? No, so let's go here. Here takes. I quite like that position though for white. I presume you're playing like D6 and launching your C pawn. It says it's +1, wow. But I thought this is a kind of common setup. Here, pushing felt like the only kind of logical move. Yeah, and here you just win a piece. Like I don't see... And from here it just kind of rolls. So this is the only move that I thought might give them some chances, but after bishop f2 there's nothing, right? Yeah, bishop f2. And you've got nothing, you move and I take the knight. So they go knight there. We trade. Queen up, knight here. Okay, so hunting the queen immediately. I didn't know, like, is h4 good? Is knight here what you want to be playing? But no, bishop out, queen over. Okay, other bishop. Yeah, take. Okay, fine. So this is the right continuation. And here, castling long. Yeah, fine, because you're not doing anything, are you, with your king? Your king can't castle because of the bishop. So I've probably got time to castle, and then bring the rook to the file is much more damaging, isn't it? Because if I can't, even if you attack the bishop, when I go check, you go here. Or maybe I go on this type of maneuver. Yeah, fine. So castling long probably makes sense. And then on this, check here. Fine, I can just go back and have lots of pressure. Yeah, so this is probably slightly inferior. Knight here was good. Queen here is good. Okay, so it's taking with the bishop, interesting. Yeah, I didn't look at that in too much detail because I suppose if you take the queen, I take with check. You take and I pick up. Fine, we just traded off another set of minors. fine, but this is good enough castles here, and just resigns. Really strong game coming back. Thanks for watching.